What's up guys, welcome to today's video. It's been kind of a slow morning. I've been doing stuff on my computer, trying to get a video up and just tackling a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to get to. Tommy's also kind of been in the same boat. He leaves tomorrow for a trip. Do they know what trip you're going on?
No.
Alright, so he's going to be gone for a while. This is the last time I'm going to be hanging out with Tommy for a while because I'm going back to Florida before he gets back.
It's going to be a rough 2 weeks before I see you again.
Yep. It's gonna be rough. So anyway, it's kind of a slow day and I figured I really want Tommy to experience the Evo with new turbo, hear how it sounds and how quick it spools. So we're just gonna take it to the deli to go get some food and just kind of have a chill start.
Why are you talking that fast?
What do you mean?
You were just talking so fast.
Worthy mentioned too that this is technically my first time driving with the OEM engine mounts back in, so hopefully she'll like it.
It's like a diesel.
Second gear or third gear you want?
Yeah, second.
Ready?
Oh yeah, that's way faster. Like way faster.
You think?
You could feel the torque. That was my problem with it before.
Yeah.
It felt fast, but it didn't have that like torque. Like it didn't have that like kind of pull. It felt like real linear.
See, the weird thing for me now is I feel like it hit harder before than it does now. And I think part of that, it's gonna hit harder once Jamie gets to tune it on the dyno.
Yeah.
Because right now, it's like, I think there's like really no timing in it, so it's very, very chill, very mild.
Right. Well, what's weird is it feels like your gearing is like, were you short shifting? Your gearing feels even, like for some reason, it feels
because it gets to redline faster.
It's getting through the R's faster,
Yeah.
so it's like.
It's a very, very good setup for like a track car.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Feels good.
I do wish I went a little bit bigger though.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's perfect.
It spools so fast. Like
Yeah,
I would rather sacrifice a little spool and have it like pull to $9 grand. That'd be sick.
I don't feel the drop off. Well, I haven't felt it really.
Yeah. Well, I'm also shifting before it starts dropping.
Oh, okay. I thought so.
I'm not really sure shifting per se,
Yeah.
but like
Shift at 75 or whatever.
Versus
It's a lot
9,
different.
yeah.
That's a lot different. Well, this thing feels sick.
it also rides a lot better now too. I didn't realize I still had the rear dampening cranked all the way max stiff from Lime Rock.
Right.
Trying to like make it steer, like oversteer.
Right. It's not vibrating at all.
No, it's way better now.
I think those mounts fix it.
Yeah.
I mean, like you could see the stuff like shaking and stuff, but
It was bad.
it's only
before.
at idle. Like when you're cruising, it feels.
But
like
before,
nothing.
like it was like a
Right. Like
party
the
in your pants.
K-Miata.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, your first gear seems long.
It's weird because I felt like it was faster before. It's the weirdest thing. Like before, because it hit so hard. It
Dude,
felt
I think
faster.
it hits harder and fucking pulls harder all day right now. I mean, I'm a
you know
passenger.
what also? I got used to driving the Supra. The Supra spools earlier and the Supra hits hard. I think that's what it is. I'm not comparing the Evo to the Evo. I'm comparing the Evo to the Supra
Yeah,
right now.
maybe.
That Supra's fast.
It is fast. I think it's sick. That's like the ultimate, like, all-around car, I think. It's a little tough for, like, families.
Yeah, like, I would say it would be the perfect daily if it was an M2 and had more usable space.
Alright, here we go.
Fast as a driver though.
I don't know. Wow.
You're fine.
Time my phone went flying back there.
It feels fast, but I think because it's still kind of linear, it's not that crazy feeling.
Check under my seat type. I thought it was good, but I shifted early.
That time it felt like it hit pretty hard at first.
That I what?
Like it felt like it hit pretty hard at first.
Yeah. I went a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Shifted like 75. What's your rev limiter set to?
I don't even know. I feel like every pull it got faster.
Feels good. It is short. The gearing is short. It's almost like it's like negatively affecting that turbo. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel it dropping off. I feel it not
Spooling back up as it shifts.
Yeah.
I think it's looking right now like we're going to be able to dyno the Evo and get it dialed in later this week. So I'm starting to get all my stuff together that I have to get the car where I want it to be. One thing that we are going to play with, I ordered a generic clutch switch, and I'm going to put this in the Evo. I just have to make the other side of the harness to wire it up to the standalone. That way we can try to hold boost a little bit better between gears. And in this box too, just to combat any sort of bleed off issues we may have, I ordered a stiffer actuator from FP. So this is actually a 25-pound actuator. So hopefully once we start pushing past 30 pounds, unlike the current spring we have, which is an 18-pound spring, hopefully we'll have a little bit less of a bleed off issue since the other one we're really just kind of tricking into making those higher numbers. Internal gate stuff can get kind of tricky. All right, so since I don't have the connector, I use some blade connectors, and I wanted to test to make sure they work before I go put it in the car since it's kind of a narrow area in there. So I got Tommy's voltmeter, put it on the continuity tester, like twisted ends of the wires around those. And now, as you can see, we've got it working. So if you're not familiar with what we're using this for, basically this goes up at the top end of the clutch, and usually in most cars, it wouldn't let you start it until you have it engaged. But what we're actually using it for is to send a signal to the ECU to basically to tell it to cut ignition, unload the drivetrain, so you can shift while keeping your foot flat on the gas. So if we're able to do this, the turbo doesn't stop spooling, kind of like how we have it in the Skyline, but probably a little bit less aggressive for this. But how cool is that? So you guys will see the switch is inverted, so it actually makes a sound when the clutch is depressed. So basically it'll just be like understand? Not the most productive day. Well, I guess it was just not the most productive filming day because I got a lot of stuff done on the computer, a lot of emails and stuff that I'm putting off. In terms of car stuff, I drove the Evo a little bit and installed a clutch switch. So kind of not the craziest, but I'm trying to get all my stuff from Grant's. Since I'm going back to Florida soon, I got to get all my stuff together so I can make sure I don't have anything lost. I've got all 17 of my various different LZ backpacks from all different eras. Riding bags, filming bags, laptop bags. I got bags for everything. Looks like I'm living out of here. I don't know how I'm gonna fit the rest of my stuff that's at Grant's. Whoops. A little late to the party, but my new iPhone finally came. I think because I got one with bigger memory, it took a little bit longer to ship. But I'm pumped. I got the green one. Looks like I'm going somewhere. It's so sad. Alright, I've complained about this Supra in traffic before. I've yet to play with the adaptive cruise control. I didn't realize nowadays cars brake for you with cruise control because I have like the little radar that sees a car in front of you so you can set your distance. It is terrifying to have confidence that the car is going to brake for you, and I still I'm like just ready to brake at any second. But it is crazy. The car just does its thing. Well, maybe when you stop it doesn't work. I wish I could set the minimum distance a little bit closer for when we're going this slow, but it is kind of wild. I feel like I'm a primitive ape with this cruise control technology that you guys are probably all familiar with. Why have I not found this out sooner? This is amazing. Look at this, it's slowing down for us. That guy's hitting his brakes and it's braking. I don't know why I'm so amazed by this. Look, brakes. Don't worry, Supra's got it. This is sick. It's like I'm being driven. Honestly, I don't know why anyone would buy a Tesla. The Supra's basically got autopilot. It's driving itself. I wonder if I put it in sport mode, if it would accelerate faster with cruise control on. This is sick. This is like cheat codes. Oh my God. This is why people don't pay attention when they're driving. Does every car have this nowadays? My truck has this, but I don't think my truck brakes for me. Look at that! Look at it! People